Those who carry a badge have a great responsibility to the community they serve.
As the job of policing becomes under greater and greater scrutiny, finding and keeping officers becoming more of a challenge.
Our Baldwin County reporter Hal Sherrick checking in with some of the smaller police departments here to get some perspective.
When there's an emergency, we call 911 and get help on the way. Almost every time that call comes in, a law enforcement officer rushes to the scene, never sure of what they'll encounter. For local police departments, there's a growing concern that one day there won't be an officer to send, at least not as quickly as they'd like. Those who've been in the profession for many years say that used to never be a concern.
I remember that when I tested for law enforcement, I was a young person, I was 21 years old, just eligible to be a law enforcement officer. I was one of 1,000 people that tested at the Civic Center.
After written and physical tests and background checks, Spanish Fort Police Chief John Barber was one of only 50 candidates selected to move forward with training. That was then, and this is now. There isn't the pool of applicants there once was. The number of young people seeking the profession has dwindled to a concerning level.
More so than ever the last decade. You can really look back in 2014 is when all of this started switching. Ferguson, Missouri is really the first of many different incidents that brought national attention to law enforcement, the issues that we're having in our communities, and then the public perception that's being portrayed out there, oftentimes through media.
Another trend seen with applicants is a shift from those with a service-oriented character to those looking for the benefits and stability a government job offers. Many young law enforcement officers end up leaving the profession after only a few years. Lieutenant Doug Phillips with Loxley PD has seen this in his department as well.
Law enforcement is a finicky profession now, and we've noticed that some folks get into it and realize it's not for them. We've noticed some folks want to go on to larger, bigger agencies, and we have an amount of attrition due to that.
For smaller police departments like those that make up the majority of Baldwin County, finding an officer with the right fit for the community can be one of the biggest challenges.
We want the personnel that are employed here to be able to work well with our communities and respond well with our communities with everything from language barriers to personalities so that we get a better interaction with the people that we serve.
Reporting from Baldwin County, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.
And since conducting that interview the week before Thanksgiving, Lieutenant Phillips at Loxley PD tells Fox 10 News that 2 of his officers have resigned and they are out of the law enforcement industry.